Notice, AniSins is completely inspired by the channel CinemaSins and their series Everything Wrong With. AniSins would have never been birthed without them.
We need to make a big deal out of video games in the first scene, apparently. How does Jesus not recognize Klein from this photo later? And wait, why was he looking at photos of dudes holding SAO if he had the game himself already? Shouldn't he be, playing it?
We'll be covering the internationally famous Sword Art Online, aka SAO.
Adventure starts once the hour passes cliche.
Link start!
And thus my nightmare begins. And Bryce Papenbrook.
You act like you know your way around here. You were in the beta test, weren't you?
Because he was running, you assumed he was a beta tester.
This thing's amazing. Makes me glad I was born when I was, you know?
It's not that big a deal.
Coming from the fucking beta tester.
During the beta test, SAO is the only thing on my mind, day and night. And even though it's a virtual world, I feel more alive in here than I ever did in the real one.
Didn't you just say it wasn't a big deal, like 10 seconds ago?
Too bad the food you eat here only satisfies your hunger virtually.
Yeah, for reals.
Was this script written by middle-aged hipster parents? Like, for reals?
The transmitter signals in the headgear work just like microwaves. If the safety's disabled, it could fry your brain.
Does no one in this entire fucking world check the helmets that hundreds of thousands of people wear for any possibility like this? If it's on the cover of this magazine, it should at least be thoroughly checked.
If I die in the game, I'll die in real life.
Son of a... You're a guy?
You're not 17!
Because the fact that he lied about his age is the main issue here.
This marks the end of the tutorial and the official launch of Sword Art Online.
Don't tutorials offer guides on how to play and level up so noobs don't have to rely on beta testers? Everyone's favorite bitch. Everyone's favorite token lolly. Everyone's favorite side bitch. SAO's first Kirito save me scream. Did they seriously just copy and paste one face onto 7 different people?
Come on, Colin.
Out of 9,787 people, Jesus-kun is the only person to decide, hey, let's just do what the mass murderer fucking says. Plot convenience makes it so Jesus-kun goes solo to become said Jesus-kun. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only shot of Jesus-kun's mom, Mari-san. Or at least I think it is. Do you need some help getting that chicken bone out of your throat?
Next time, beat her.
A month time skip already? Even I didn't remember it being this bad.
And 2,000 people have died so far. After all this time, none of the players have been able to clear floor 1.
Looks like a job for Jesus-kun.
I used to be a beta tester, and even I haven't found out where the boss's lair is.
So you guys know the boss's weapons, attack patterns, and minions, but don't know the location of where he is? Opening gets viewer pumped only to be inevitably disappointed. Excuse me, all men are beaters. We don't like to be called out on it though.
My name is Diabel, and in this game, the job I rolled is Knight.
Dude, there's no job system in this game.
Nice.
You guys want to hear this or not?
2,000 people died? Sure, let's laugh about the game mechanics. How about you save the applause until you beat the actual fucking boss?
You got left out too, huh?
Just wait till you see what happens with her. Thus, this bullshit romance begins.
My name's Kibao. Got that? Before we take on the boss, I want to get something off my chest.
We gotta have a dumb shit.
The beta guys just up and banished, right? They did stall us beginners. They snagged all the good hunting spots, and they grabbed all the easy quests too.
If that's the case, what the fuck has Jesus been doing for the past month? Agio, prepared to be neglected.
And whoever gets an item gets to keep it.
Well, no fucking shit. Cream does not soften hard bread.
I didn't come to this town to eat good food.
The irony is strong with this one.
I'm on it!
I thought she was a beginner, but she's got good skills.
She literally just ran in a straight line.
But you weren't like that, Diabel. You never abandoned the other players.
He went against the plan which would prevent anyone from dying. But sure, let's praise him. If there's no pain system, why does everyone look like they're actually dying? Can't you just heal him now? You have the potion in your hand. Just save him while he's giving the monologue. Asuna's reveal is over-exaggerated to make it seem like to the audience that she's actually gonna do something in this series. 1 down, 99 to go. Or, I mean 74 to go.
He used to be a beta tester! Think about it! He knew the boss's attack patterns! He knew, but he kept it from us! And I bet he's not the only beta tester here!
So let me get this straight. Even when they made a guidebook, stayed back to make a plan, and helped you defeat the boss, because they're beta testers, all of that is null and void? When people are pissed at you, laughing maniacally is always the best response.
But me, I'm nothing like those guys, man.
If that's true, then you're worse than a beta tester! You're a goddamn cheater, that's what you are!
Because being better at a game than noobs qualifies as cheating. Can we rename this show Edge Art Online, please?
When we were fighting the boss, you called me by my name.
I wasn't trying to be rude.
So you act like a dick to everyone else, but you're fine with this bitch?
How'd you even know it?
You'll see another HP gauge under yours. There's a name written right next to it, yeah?
Kirito.
You just killed the boss and still don't know how to do that shit?
I was wondering what level you're at.
Level 20?
Really? You're at our level and still a solo player?
Anyone who's played an MMO knows that a solo player can't get to higher levels than people who have been in guilds. Antisocial Kirito is supposed to be antisocial, but is actually social. Time skip of half a year. Time skip of 27 floors.
We've got 200,000 coal!
Wow!
We still have no idea what the fuck a coal is worth.
Sachi went off somewhere and hasn't come back yet. We're heading to the dungeon now. Please let me know if you find anything out.
No one else thought of doing this tracking bullshit before?
We'll clear this game and go home soon.
I'm crying so much right now. You just can't see it because you can't see my face.
Kirito?
It's okay. I promise you're going to survive.
She just said your name and you respond with that? This dialogue makes me want to barf. Oh goody, another 1 month time skip.
No way! A hidden door?
I thought you said you knew shit even information brokers didn't know.
I know a bunch of other things too. More than you can imagine. More than any info broker.
It's a trap, guys! It's a trap!
Time skip of 22 floors.
That's right. It's my fault. My arrogance killed you. All of you.
How would telling them your level change that outcome? They died because they were too stupid and fell for an obvious trap.
What's up?
Plot convenience is strong with this one.
What? There. That's the revival item.
And we never see this item used for the rest of the series. People just come back because reasons.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Gotta have a romantic moment with what's-her-face. Right there with you, Kirito. Just so sad. That's racist. Silica, prepare to be neglected.
There's a field dungeon called the Hill of Memories. I heard somewhere that the flower growing at the top can revive familiars.
Someday I could.
The time limit's 3 days to revive it.
If there supposedly is a flower that can revive familiars, how the hell can you be 100% positive it only works after 3 days? Shouldn't the item that revives familiars be confirmed before you're certain about this 3-day bullshit?
Take this equipment. It should boost you 5 or 6 levels. And if I tag along, I'm sure everything will work out.
But why would you do all this for me?
Because you have a vagina.
It's because you look like my little sister.
Told ya. And yeah, they totally look alike. Ass shot.
Well, I think you're good, so... I mean, you saved me after all.
Romantic moment after 3.5 minutes of knowing each other. This isn't an ecchi anime.
An eavesdropper.
But they can't. I mean, you can't hear through a door unless you knock first.
But if your listening skill is high enough, you can.
This is not an ecchi anime.
Kirito, save me! But don't look, save me!
Don't try to act like you would care if he saw your panties.
Why do you want to know?
Well, you said I looked like her.
I call her my little sister, but she's really my cousin.
Proof of upcoming incest. This is not an ecchi anime.
Ooh, it looks like you were successful getting your hands on the Numa flower. Congratulations. Now, hand it over before you get hurt.
Can't you just use it now, so she can't steal it? Or would that prevent the battle that proves how OP Kirito is from happening?
And watching them earn all that beautiful money.
Ass shot. Where was Kirito's detective skill now?
If you saw through my hiding skill so easy, your detection skill must be really high, swordsman. So what if we kill someone here? There's no proof dying here means you're dead IRL.
No, it is confirmed. Because if you couldn't die from this piece of shit game, then everyone's parents, guardians, and friends would have already taken off the helmet after a fucking year has passed. Do I even need to say what's wrong with this scene?
We should meet up in the real world. That would be cool. 'Cause I like having you as a friend.
Friend zone, friend zone.
Glad to see we get another 3 months time skip along with 9 floors. Time skip of another month.
Do you really have to go?
Yeah, I've been away from the front lines for 5 days. I need to get back. Today's weather is at its optimal setting.
Huh?
It'd be a waste to have to go to work on a day like this. Good morning. You slept like a rock.
Tsundere bitch mode activate. Easy there, Gendo.
There won't be any time for napping, okay?
Okay, but you're the one who was napping.
Tsundere bitch mode activate. Figures it's the chick with the purple hair.
But we got separated in the plaza. I looked around for him, then I saw him hanging from that balcony and...
I'm crying so much, so emotional. Ass shot.
Oh, and by the way, try not to be so rude when you're speaking to me.
Oh, okay. Should I call you Ms.?
Oh, never mind. Call me Asuna.
You want him to stop calling you something so informally, so you tell him to call you by your first name without any honorifics? That's informal! Ass shot.
When we formed it, Golden Apple was the name we chose.
Glad to see we're getting backstory on a guild that's never gonna be brought up again. Like, ever. Seriously, this shit is so fucking pointless.
You think someone could have pulled a sleep PK on her?
Not if it was 6 months ago. That method's still sort of new.
So if it's been around a year and 8 months now, you're telling me that hardly anyone, for 1 year and 2 months, has thought about making a sleeping person hit the accept button?
Grimlock was kind, and I can't remember a day when he wasn't smiling. They made a great couple and got along as husband and wife.
But obviously the love you have for someone in a video game totally traces back to real life, right?
Schmidt, huh? I've heard that name before.
He's leader of the defense unit of the Holy Dragon Alliance.
Oh, the guy we don't give one fucking shit about?
Because it's unfair. I kinda hate to admit it, but it's true. The rules of SAO are essentially fair for every player in the game.
Yeah, 7 versus 1 and the solo guy wins is totally fair. I feel so bad for her. I'm crying so much on the inside right now. You guys just can't see it. Just the emotional impact.
You idiot! What's your problem?
Tsundere bitch mode activate.
I had a feeling we wouldn't have time for lunch today. So this morning I packed one for us. I didn't come to this town to eat good food.
I looked at my belt pouch and there was a crystal and a note with instructions.
Who were they from?
I don't know. I swear I don't know.
So you took advice from a person you didn't know and then were surprised when something bad happened and you were involved. Please tell me I'm not the only one wondering what's wrong with this shit. Non-introduced harem bait is on bitches friends list. And who the fuck names themselves Godfrey? Jesus-kun is a brony. 3-on-1, and even the mere sight of Jesus-kun makes the murderers run away.
How did you know those three would attack us here?
I didn't figure anything out. I was acting on a hunch is all.
You saw the position of one girl and thought, maybe she's with Schmidt and Keynes, and one of them may be paralyzed, about to be attacked by the player-killing guild Laughing Coffin. Seabiscuit, let's ride!
I think sharing storage with the person you're married to is wonderfully pragmatic.
Not so subtle foreshadowing.
For your information, the word pragmatic means practical. My god.
Tsundere bitch mode activated.
Item storage is shared, right? When one person dies, what happens to their stuff?
If you're talking about Griselda and Grimlock,
Everything would go to the surviving spouse, right?
So no one in this guild of Grimlocks remembered the rule about shared item storage? Now I see how 4,000 people end up dead by the end of this. They're all idiots.
But she looked so much happier here. More alive than she ever did in the real world. But then I realized I didn't have to live with the way she was. Murder is part of this game.
So because a woman gained individuality, you killed her off? The murderer of the person the three of you wanted to avenge is right in front of you. But he falls to his knees and puts on a sad face, so you forgive him. Stupid impossibilities placed in for romantic effect.
do you want to friend me?
But I'm a solo player.
You gave your shit to Silica. Why not, bitch? 9 seconds into the episode and we already get definitive proof that this is a filler episode.
We should get back to work tomorrow. We've been off the front lines for 2 days. Yeah, I had to take the day off because I sort of have this little meeting with someone. I bet he must be pretty special, whoever he is. Huh? Did you say something?
Saying something important followed by nevermind cliche.
Welcome to Lisbeth's blacksmith shop.
Oh, hi.
Lisbeth, prepared to be neglected.
This is the gnarliest magic sword a person can get from a monster drop. Gnarliest.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What? Gnarliest.
Kirito is a dick to swords.
What the hell were you thinking?
I'm sorry. I didn't think yours was gonna break so easy, honest.
Happy-go-lucky music playing to make it a funny scene even though she was crying on her knees 4 seconds ago.
There's a dragon there that eats crystals. According to the legends, it's supposed to store a rare metal in its body. They say that in order to get the metal, you need to bring a master smith along.
If this metal-producing dragon is still a rumor, how are you 100% certain that you need a master blacksmith nearby? And even then, why do you need a master blacksmith nearby?
Good. Okay, let's get going.
He pat me on the head so I'm falling in love with him cliche. Jesus-kun can fly.
No way.
Deus Ex Naruto. Teasing a different shit romance.
It's that special metal we came all this way for. No wonder it's hard to find.
Yeah, but you found it.
If you could do this entire freaking operation on your own, why did you need Lisbeth in the first place?
Wow. Look at that.
Note, when falling from a flying dragon, always admire the sunset before anything else.
But I'm falling in love with you.
He annoyed the shit out of you 12 hours ago. You held hands and now you love him.
What did you just say?
Never mind.
Saying something important followed by nevermind cliche. And we totally don't need to know how they survived that fall either.
So how much?
I don't really need any money. Instead, I'd like to be your exclusive blacksmith from now on.
I almost died getting the sword that I didn't need to go get in the first place. But it's free so long as you make me one of your bitches. I'll even settle for side bitch.
Where were you last night? I tried tried messaging you, but you didn't answer, and I couldn't track you on the map.
So apparently this locator thing needs a satellite or some shit. I mean, they were in a hole, so I don't see why finding her was a problem.
Both of us are on the assault team, so...
Right. I get it now.
At least one bitch knows how this romance is gonna end.
Lisbeth.
Our Lord and Savior here to help every vagina in this game.
The warmth of your hand, for me, that was real.
But I thought you said you couldn't feel shit as well in games. Whoops, that's a Sword Art Online 2 plot hole.
Until I do, promise me? Promise me you'll put an end to this world.
I'm crying so much now. I'm telling you, you guys just can't see it.
Guess I'll head home.
You were chilling with your bitches for the past 3 days. Oh, never mind. That was apparently 5 months ago. That's racist. Jesus-kun is a dick to animals.
This is an S-class rare item.
Seriously? Even the fucking food Jesus-kun catches is rare? Enter bitch and murderous asshole.
I was wondering what your cooking skill level is.
Totally maxed it out last week.
What?
That's sexist.
You heard the lady. Guess I'm keeping it.
Yeah, but you could at least let me taste it, right? I thought we were tight, man.
I'll write a review for you, but only 2 pages. Promise!
Jesus-kun is a dick to black people. And that's racist.
Because the main ingredient is special, I won't have a problem if we used my place this time.
Subtle excuse to invite Jesus-kun over is not subtle.
How much did all this cost?
The room and the furniture cost around 4 million coal.
And we still have no idea what the fuck a coal is worth. I'm glad to see Cooking Mama 2012 got that anime adaptation we were looking for.
In real life, there'd be a lot more steps involved in preparing this.
Oh shit.
Besides, most of the time, instead of helping, party members just get in the way. Everyone except for you.
Good.
Yeah, fuck Lisbeth, Sachi, and Silica. Tsundere bitch mode activate.
What is this thing? Squishy.
This is not an ecchi anime. You are a strong, independent woman who apparently needs a man. Man, didn't see that coming. Yuki Kajira chanting is still Yuki Kajira chanting.
Boss monsters never leave the rooms they guard. I think we'll be okay if we just take a peek.
What if the door is closed behind him? Bet our Lord and Savior didn't think of that one, did he?
Have a teleport crystal ready, just in case.
Teleport tapped! Teleport tapped!
We can't use our crystals!
Kirito's scream is more feminine than Asuna's.
We're gonna have to put tanks in the front row and keep switching out just to wear it down.
Yeah, and it wouldn't hurt to have about 10 shield users.
We all know that's not gonna happen.
The biggest advantage of using a one-handed sword is you can also use a shield. But you know what? I don't think I've ever seen you using one.
So how do you know his speed wouldn't drop? Or worse, ruin his fashion sense?
I don't use a shield because it'll slow down my rapier. Others don't because they think it looks dumb.
Told ya.
Here you go.
Sandwich Chan is still Sandwich Chan.
How'd you get it to taste so amazing?
Chalk it up to a whole year of training and study. I didn't come to this town to eat good food.
You can't sell it.
Why not?
Because there wouldn't be any left for me.
Kirito is a dick to everyone. Plot conveniences are still convenient.
Klein, I'm 24 and single and looking for
You two aren't even going out yet, so what's the problem? Make a move or get out of the way. Girl begins laughing and everyone stares cliche.
He can be hard to talk to, and he's a loner and addicted to combat, but he's a good guy. Take care of him, will you?
Sword Art Online tries to make us think that Asuna and Klein know Kirito on a personal level. Bitch gets punched. Actually, that's pretty funny.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Faster! Gotta go faster! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast!
His health will always remain at this level, won't it?
It's an extra skill I picked up. Dual wielding.
Guess it's exclusive to you.
Of course it is.
About 6 months ago, I was scrolling through my skill menu, and it was just there.
So that means you had it when you were fighting that dragon with Lisbeth. Yeah, I see how much you trust her.
And that.
She's still here?
If you died, I didn't know what I'd do.
Amazing how the once confident and strong Asuna must hide behind Kirito now. Shouldn't the 4,000 people in the stadium be doing, clearing the floors?
His invincibility is way beyond the normal game balance.
Spoilers. Love interest praying for main character on sidelines cliche. Deus Ex Heathcliff. The white outfit isn't edgy enough.
Why do you avoid guilds? And people?
Yes, he totally avoided that first guild, Silica, Elizabeth, Sachi, and you. This is a very smart group to put together.
Today, I'll be checking out how you react to dangerous situations. So, I'm gonna need you to hand over all the crystals in your storage.
This is even smarter.
Now, let's go clear a dungeon!
This is the smartest idea you've ever had. Wow, I did not see that coming. How about killing the guy you hate the most first?
You know, I just killed an innocent bystander because of you.
No, you didn't have to kill an innocent person. If you stopped being a crazy lunatic, then you wouldn't have to kill anyone.
You're with Laughing Coffin, the murder guild.
If you joined the player killing guild, why the fuck did you care about killing somebody?
Time to finish you off for good.
If you're going straight to the end, why not just stab him in the head? The power of boners is stronger than a paralysis potion.
Heal!
Jesus-kun gets to 1 health for the second time because Jesus-kun. Still framed with flashy lights trying to look good. Even his mouth isn't moving as he's screaming. Asuna still tries to act like a good person even after her love interest was almost killed.
And you fell for it, bitch!
If you can move and your reaction time is the best in the game, why not just pull out your sword and block it? Oh right, Jesus-kun thinks with his penis, and I'm assuming he thought his hand getting cut off would be more romantic. Game name is Sword Art Online. Person gets killed with Taekwon bullshit.
Damn you, you murdered me.
The irony is strong with this one.
This was all my fault, wasn't it?
This is all my fault cliche. First of many wish fulfillment kisses. Panties were not striped.
Don't look.
If you were going to turn off the light and undress in the middle of the room, what did you think the guy was gonna do?
You dummy!
Tsundere bitch mode activate. Chapter 16.5 not animated. Seriously, that's like the biggest disappointment of this entire series.
In the dream I had, everything in Aincrad, everything that happened in meeting you was just that, a dream.
You mean the 20 minutes you spent together?
We get married.
Okay.
Glad to see that Vegas wedding simulator got that anime adaptation we were hoping for.
Also, we'd like a temporary leave of absence from the guild.
Very well.
Jesus-kun joins the Knights of Blood Oath just to leave it the next day. Scene disgraces marriages worldwide.
I was thinking, does our relationship only exist in this world?
My feelings for you are real.
Tries to be philosophical and romantic. Cabin conveniently has 2 beds for the little girl that will be entering this episode.
Oh my god, is he younger than me?
Newlywed bitch doesn't know husband's age. Newlywed bitch is embarrassed to hug her husband.
I love you. Let's stay together forever. Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't hear a thing. What'd you say?
Nothing!
Newlywed bitch is scared to tell her husband romantic things.
It doesn't matter how old I am.
Literally 30 seconds ago, you were worried about his age.
If you turn around, I'm gonna slap you.
Wife is still embarrassed to show husband her panties on their honeymoon.
About how if you go deep enough into the forest, you'll see them.
Huh? See who?
Ghosts.
Plot still needs ghosts to progress.
Hold on. That's not a ghost!
How convenient that Kirito and Asuna see her 10 seconds before she passes out. Asuna is a pedophile. Plot makes it so they look like a family after knowing each other for 1 minute and 58 seconds. I can't stress how stupid this is.
I'm Mommy. That works.
What if she actually had parents looking for her, and then once they met, Yui would be confused as to who's really her mother? This is why Asuna is called bitch.
I want the same one that Daddy has. I don't know what to do.
Don't call yourself her mother. There's a start.
It's made our little cabin feel like a real home.
You've known her for 2 hours.
Mommy. Daddy.
This anime is pushing this family bullshit too far. Of course, all the soldiers are men to make males besides Kirito look like pieces of shit. What shitty parents let 8 to 10-year-olds play a game revolving around monsters and swords where you can strip nude? The SAO animation is good, right guys?
Oh, come on, Yui. Don't you want to stay here with me?
No.
Dipshits who lock themselves in their rooms for their entire life think they know how to raise a child. How did Thinker get past that without anyone else around?
It could be as strong as something from floor 90.
Just by looking and without even getting to the 90th floor, you made that assumption. Deus Ex aLIEz.
Mental Health Counseling Program, Prototype 1. Codename Yui.
Mental health counselor takes the form of aLIEz.
2 years ago, on the day of the official launch, and for reasons I never understood, the Cardinal program banned me from interacting with any of the players.
That means you literally just sit there and watch people. Your role is pointless, and you're just a plot device.
One day, I saw 2 players. Their mental parameters were vastly different from anything I'd seen among the others. There was joy.
If Jesus-kun and Bitch are the most mentally stable players, I do not want to know about everyone else in the series.
You aren't just some program anymore. The system can't control you. Remember, you're our child.
No, she's not. Plot convenience makes it so that the thing they're sitting on is a freaking computer.
The system is running a check on my program. It thinks I'm a foreign object now.
If you were told not to speak with anyone, why weren't any checks or scans run the second you spoke with Jesus-kun and Bitch?
I can't be happy without you!
You literally knew her for 4 hours! Guys, I'm crying so much right now. You just can't see it.
I might be able to use the GM's account to access the system.
Deus Ex Hacker.
You're holding Yui's heart.
I'm gonna throw up, hold on!
Fishing is still boring.
My name's Nishida, and I'm a fisherman.
I'm Kirito. Wait, wasn't Toto the company that...
Yep.
Antisocial Jesus-kun is still apparently not antisocial. Title of episode is called Depths of Hell, yet starts off with fishing. The SAO animation is good, right guys?
That was an amazing meal. I had no idea you could get soy sauce in this world.
Kirito is antisocial, yet invited the old guy to his place.
That lake is the home of... the king of all fish.
The title was right. This scene is hell.
Isn't it funny how people are living normal lives in this world?
Except Sachi. Oh, too soon? There are this many people who look forward to an old guy throwing a stick into a pond. It's Gozira! Got to have Asuna fully clothed just to throw it all away.
You're Asuna, right? What are you doing here? Man, this is awesome! I'm a big fan of you.
How do so many people know what they look like? I doubt there's a bingo book with their weapon and face in it.
Why'd I put on the nerve gear that day? It's obvious, so I could come here and meet him.
I'm gonna throw up, hold on!
If anything happened to you,
So you want to go to someplace dangerous, alone?
He's not alone. He's gonna have an army with him.
You know what would happen if you didn't come back? I'd kill myself.
So you'd commit suicide because the person you started hanging out with 2 weeks ago died? Then why didn't you commit suicide the first year and 11 months that you were playing this game?
All I want to do is run away with you. I don't care if we never make it back to the real world. I just want to live with you, in our little house in the woods.
Well, you can't, so shut up.
That's when all the players' bodies were being moved to hospitals in the real world.
There's no way the same 10,000, even 6,000 people can be supported for 2 years by hospitals only in Japan. They would take up a lot of space and cause havoc.
No way.
Oh yeah, neglected dudes.
I won't let anything happen to you. Promise. Make sure you protect me too, okay?
Yeah, you know I will.
I'm gonna throw up, hold on!
Why? Why CG?
If we block it together, we have a chance.
Power of friendship cliche. The SAO animation is good, right guys? Power of love cliche. Glad to see the entire fight was skipped as well. This is my favorite title ever.
I think I got the answer to that. Reason why the commander's HP never hits yellow?
Why would Kaiba make it that obvious? Why not just make it so it never drops below 10 health like Jesus-kun?
The answer's pretty simple. It's basic psychology.
To be completely frank, Jesus-kun is so uneducated that no one can convince me that he knows how to spell psychology, let alone understand it. Especially since he spends all of his time in his room playing games. You have no experience in psychology, you little shit.
There's nothing more boring than watching someone else play an RPG.
I can think of one more thing that's more boring.
That move was way too fast.
The only reason Jesus-kun lost is because the opponent cheated. I'm also gonna add a sin for attempted murder, because if Jesus-kun was wrong about this shit, Heathcliff would have been dead. Deus Ex Kaiba. How many times can you reuse this scene of pointless fodder characters dying?
I have to beat him with my own power.
Power of will cliche.
Faster! I gotta go faster! Gotta go fast!
The power of wet vaginas is stronger than the paralysis potion. What the fuck is this bullshit? Seriously, the second coming of Jesus? He seriously ends it by turning into the second fucking coming of Jesus. Also, why did it take 50 people to kill the 75th boss with the help of the 100th boss, but it takes one person to kill the 100th boss? How is this a game? Didn't Kirito also say that that stupid Grim Reaper looking thing was about the same level as a stupid floor 90 boss? How the hell can he not kill that, but he can kill the freaking floor 100 boss? Jesus-kun and Bitch are alive, aren't they?
Where are we?
Not Kansas.
In any world, real or virtual, once you're dead, you're gone.
Are you sure they don't come back? Cause 2 just did. Like 90 seconds ago.
What's the point? Why did you do this?
It's been so long, I've forgotten the reason.
Way to provide zero effort in giving our villain a reason to kill 4,000 people.
I want to believe it's still out there. That somewhere in some other world, my castle is still standing, taller than ever.
Yeah. Maybe it still is.
Jesus-kun becomes friends with a mass freaking murderer.
Hey, you never told me your real name.
Couple that stresses love this much still do not know real names. This is literally the definition of an Xbox relationship.
Kazuto Kirigaya. And last month I turned 16.
Asuna Yuki. I'm 17 now.
Married at 16 and 17 with no job, hardly any education, and still living with your parents. You guys are definitely winners in my book.
And I love you.
Couple says I love you after getting married. A third of this anime is spent crying. Kirito has been suppressing his hunger in the real world for 2 years, yet still has the energy to move. Even if he did eat, if your body remains motionless for 2 years, your feet wouldn't be able to support you, with or without your IV drip. The power of boners is strong. It's over. It's finally over. Huh? Wait, what was that? Wait, there's more?
Kill myself.
Hello everybody, Alex Kami here, and I just wanted to make a few announcements really fast. The first one, thank you very much for all of you for actually getting through the video. If you actually watched all 40 minutes of it, I know it must have been pretty difficult too. Second thing I want to tell you is if you want to find me or my partner in crime, the Otaku Chick, in other forms of social media, you can find us on Patreon, Twitter, and our individual YouTube channels, which I will put in the description. And if you go to my Twitter and follow me, there will eventually be a poll where you can vote on what you want the next AniSins to be. Thirdly, the Otaku Chick and I will be making impression videos as a little side project for this channel. In case, uploads get a little too slow at times because of college and one of us can't get a video out, then we'll do that instead. This way, it doesn't stop completely and it'll hold you over until we get the actual video out. And finally, I wanted to give a huge shout out to CinemaSins, the entire birth of this channel. I love his content, I love his humor, and as obviously a lot of this was inspired from him. So I just want to let you know that if you like this type of video, then the original creator CinemaSins will be in the description and you should really check him out. He does this exact same thing, except he does it with movies. So I highly recommend checking him out. But I just wanted to keep these announcements really short, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
And you fell for it, bitch!
Oh my god, the show itself called Bitch Bitch.